want to talk about my experience with fragile leads. Now, if you guys are in sales, you know how fragile leads are. This is a situation that happened the other day. We went through the call. This guy was like salivating over this. Like, truly, my sales skills are not very good. It was the strength of our presentation and the strength of our offer. But this guy was salivating over it. Like, this guy was like, oh my God, we get so much just for this, right? Alex Ramosi, that should be the reaction that you want to get out of people. And this guy was like, yeah, like, dude, I love this, like, yeah, you know, I want to go through with this. The only thing I'll have to do is just talk to my wife, talk to some people, move some stuff around and make this happen. So, like, this guy, man, he wanted it. At least he made it seem like he wanted it. So I tried to get out of the wife objection. I was like, yeah, man, for sure. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, you are the decision maker. What's your wife gonna say? Why do you think she's gonna say yes? Blah, 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 blah. You know, the full rounds. But, and this was like 2 days ago. And sure enough, the guy, he was like, so what I did, right, the best, closest thing I could do, like the best thing to move forward. I was like, okay, I'll tell you what, I get you scheduled in for a call later today so we can keep those 24-hour bonuses. You can speak to your wife. Then we can decide what to do from here so we're all on the same page. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, book me in for 5 or 6. Okay, I'll book you in for 6 so you have time to talk with your wife. Yeah, for sure. And then, not crickets, but this guy, we were waiting on the call. Me and my boy, he didn't show up. I texted him, hey, you know, before the call, I'm like, hey, this is the link. You can just join the same one. A reminder of our call in hour, blah, blah, blah. Didn't text me anything. 5 minutes into the call, I'm like, hey, man, is the link working? Yeah, I haven't talked to my wife yet. She was at an appointment. And I'm like, and then I was low-key, it was kind of a fail on my end. It was some weak appointment setting. I got too caught up in the moment. I should have analyzed and formulated a better response. But afterwards, I was like, okay, yeah, sure, man. For tonight, we only have slots available for 9 and 8 to talk. Again, very weak message, but regardless, he ghosted me. Well, not ghosted, didn't respond. I texted him at like 9 o'clock Eastern, and I was like, hey man, you talked to your wife? Nothing. The morning after, he's like, yeah, I didn't get a chance to talk to her. You know, it was a bad time. Okay. Texted him again, like, hey, okay, we'll still employ those bonuses. When do you think you're going to get a chance to talk to her so we can do it? And then he ghosted us. So, I don't know, man. Like, just, and if you guys are new to my channel, just trying to document my daily life, run an AI agency, just trying to document day by day things that have happened to me, concepts I learned, ideas that have helped me, so I can build a positive, reputable brand and hopefully inspire you guys. You can take, you know, my experiences and employ them into yourselves. But it's just so annoying, and I've seen this time and time again. This guy was just the other day, so it's like fresh in my memory to tell this story. But there's been so many times that people have been like, "Yep, like I want to go through with this. You know, I just have to do X, right? I have to talk to my neighbor's sister's nephew's uncle's dog before I make the decision." And then you're trying to sit there and like, dude, why do you have to talk to them? Like, you're the decision maker. Make some decisions, boy. But it never turns out like that, unfortunately. Well, it could if I was better at closing, but I'm not very good at closing as of now. I know I will be soon. But this proximity is perfect, right? The only way you can get better is by failing. Failing, you know, a fail isn't bad in and of itself. You get to learn. It's an experiment. Experiments, that's what I'll call them. But why are they so fragile? Like, I don't get it. Other than, like, you text people and they just ghost you. Or you call people. Well, I guess, you know, that's not really their fault because the trust in today's economy is so low. I would probably be suspicious, skeptical if I did the same thing. But why are leads so fragile? Why can't people just say it flat out, like, hey, I'm not interested. Hey, it's this. Hey, I'm a little, you know what? No, I won't talk bad about the leads, but still, like, it just can get very annoying sometimes. Today, prime example of that. We have another guy literally said, and I'm not going to talk about it. Actually, I'm not even going to say this story. Maybe, depending on how it plays out, I'll be telling this story next week. something similar. Yeah, you see it time and time again. It's just annoying, but it gives you a chance to learn, gives you a chance to have experiences that shape your perception. Made a video on that earlier, right? Again, if I get met after failure, disappointment, my bar's not going to be high. I'm going to be ready for anything to get that person into a lead. So that's that. Just a quick video. I just want to document. I'm an agency. You know, I always talk about concepts I learn and stuff that does me well. But at the end of the day, you know, just document things I see in the sales process, things I see in my own process. So that's that. Thank you guys for watching. You know, if anything for you guys, the lesson you can take here is that if you're getting into sales, like B2B, B2C, whatever it is, just know that most people and most leads are fragile. Like, I think what my sales mentor said this: 1 out of 10 people is a buy no matter what. 1 out of 10 people is a no matter what. And then 8 out of 10 people you have to persuade. Not necessarily persuade, but, you know, put them in the right direction to buy. And so take that for you guys. Remember, you know, honestly, if you expect the worst and prepare for the worst, that's it. Not expect the worst, foresee. You should, this is another thing my mentor said, you should be optimistic for the results, but prepared for the process, right? So you should be optimistic that you close the sale, but be prepared for the process in between, right? So that's the little piece of advice I can give for you guys. If you guys learned anything from my story that I just told you, that's what that is. So thank you guys for watching. Again, trying to document my life. If you guys want to follow that, you know, subscribe wherever you guys are following this from. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next video, and above all, stay wise.